disconnected. I got to resend you the link.
Hold on, I gotta open it on Google Chrome.
We are live.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to the Olga Astrology Show.
Hello.
Welcome our guest / co-host, Marissa.
At this point.
So, hey everyone, for those of you logging in now or logging in later and you're watching the replay from the beginning, make sure to leave a comment. We will look at the chat. This is all about all of us being, connected.
Okay. All right, I got it up. I'm going to try to say something in the chat, see if it works. Just going to say hello. Let me know if you can see that.
Yeah, at this point, there's a different... I'm looking at the thumbnail. Oh, you said hello. You said hello.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
My thing.
I did it. I did the thing.
You did it. You did it.
Okay. I'm going to put in all my birthday stuff because that's what we're doing today.
Are we? What else are we doing today? What else did you want to do today?
I'm going to read some tarot cards. Hello.
You're going to read tarot cards?
Yeah, I think I want to do a reading. If anyone's like in the chat live, I can pull a card for them, or I can do you.
Wow, what a surprise. All right, well, so what are you doing right now?
I'm typing in my birth chart info for you. Hold on. I need to grab this. Okay.
So how about you do the reading first? Do you want to do me a reading, or do you want to, if nobody shows up in the chat, or like until somebody shows up in the chat, right?
Yeah, let's see if anyone shows up.
So you want to do a reading? So, for those listening, we did not plan this. The only thing that Marissa did say was, I want to do something about tarot and astrology. So I've been meaning to read her, and I wanted to do it live, and I wanted to, I didn't want to look at her information. I didn't want to look at her chart and then do the reading. I wanted to look at it fresh. You know what I mean? Like when you're doing a review fresh. So, so I'm doing her. So, and I'm going to show you guys, I will also screen share on the website and all, and how I use, certain softwares to facilitate. And then as I do the reading, I'll explain how exactly I do the readings. I'm also a tarot reader, but Marissa decided she wants to do the tarot reading. And of course, I don't blame her. She wants to know my input on her astrology chart, her natal chart. So, so you want to go first?
Yeah.
Is anybody in the chat?
No, how rude of them.
Oh, wait, you put your info. No. Hold on. I'm going to delete that comment.
Well, save it so you know it.
Actually, can't you delete it?
I don't know.
Because what I was telling you to do is to put it in the Zoom chat, because I don't think anybody sees that.
I don't know how to, I don't even know.
Well, it doesn't matter. I already have it. That's fine. Where are you? You're missing.
It's have to speak. What? Okay, no. Don't want to do that. Am I back?
Yeah, isn't it funny that you're like on top of me? Is that how it shows on your end? No?
I'm in a little box on Zoom. We're a mess today.
I know, and I came super prepared.
Okay. All right, so should I just go? Should I just start? Should I just do it? Should I just pull a card? Do you have anything on your mind? Like, I feel like the readings are better when it's like specific, but I can also just, do like a general, what's the universe trying to tell you today?
And you're wearing a shirt with a butterfly. Do you know what the butterflies mean to me?
I remember you said something about my butterfly tattoo once, so.
Yeah, but You didn't put that t-shirt on purpose, did you?
No, I was just like, I'm feeling butterfly today. What do butterflies mean? Will I find
out? I can tell you, but to me, they have more than the traditional meaning of transformation. And I have a whole story, and it's pretty much the journey of my life. And I didn't get it till way later, why these butterflies kept coming to me. Again, it's a whole story. We can do that for another podcast. But anyway,
all right.
Specific.
Like, I usually ask people when I do them, like virtually, like, think career or relationship or your like personal spirituality, like
career.
Career. Okay, we can focus on career.
Work.
Career, purpose. Purpose. Okay. All right, let's see.
Destiny, messages, path.
Like if you're on the right path. Oh, something just fell out.
Yeah, who wants to be on the wrong path? Right?
Oh shit, I gotta know. You gotta know you're on the wrong one to get off.
What? Say that again. You got the jumpers? I call them jumpers.
Yeah, I got the star jumped out, which is a powerful card. And the other one that jumped out was the Knight of Swords in reversed. I'm gonna have to look up that one because I'm not sure exactly what that one means, like reversed. So give me a second. Let me. That one fell out first. Let's go to that one first. Da-na-na-na-na. All right, Knight of Swords reversed. Pushy and aggressive. Okay.
So you're still learning.
Yes. All right. So I have some stuff highlighted. Don't run out of steam. Don't feel disappointed by something that started out strong and lost momentum. So I guess if that's your coming out when you said career, that literally like fell out when you said career. So I guess that's saying don't lose hope if you're going on one path and shit wasn't working out, or it was working out and then it kind of started to fizzle. Don't let that like put you down. You gotta like look within yourself to find a way back into being productive, to turn that path into the direction that it was supposed to be going. That's what I highlighted for that one. So it did say like don't be too aggressive though. So I guess don't force it. You know, the universe be telling you everything.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, and the star, she's a good card. So first of all, I just love the look of that card. Like
I've never seen that card before. Yeah, I mean the star card, but not that.
Yeah.
Really nice. I like it. I got a sense of peace when I looked at it.
Yes. Yeah, you're definitely supposed to, for anyone who's listening with tarot, it's more than just the initial, like what the card actually means. You're supposed to kind of look at the imagery of the cards and get something, you know, whatever you feel from the imagery is part of the reading as well. But the star is, I honestly forget. I get the star and the sun confused. Hold up. The star lights the path to healing and pouring the light of the cosmos into the earth. Cool. So it's like a healing card, which is probably why she's giving any like whatever to the flowers. She's like creating and pouring water on the flowers. Allow this card to inspire you to get back in your state of creativity. I get this one confused with the sun because the sun and the star are very like heavy on creativity, and they want you to be like your inner child wants to come out and be fun and creative energy and stuff. But this one's more in like your body and your spirit. You want to be good for yourself. So make sure you are healthy before you can help and heal other people. I think that's what this card is meaning. And also it said, I had highlighted on this one too, don't lose faith. So don't lose faith. That was the theme of today, of this reading. So yeah, don't lose faith. Stay on the path. If you got, I guess, pushed off the path for something, don't lose hope. Stay there. Make sure you're good in your mind before you totally give up and change where you're gonna be. That's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah. No. I'm being quiet so that so I'm not bothering their flow.
Yeah.
So, is that the whole reading?
I mean, I can pull another one if you want.
No. I didn't know. So you did what? You just did whatever cards popped out. Like,
yeah, I just like shuffled and talked, and like as I say, like the first one came out when I said the word career. When I do this for me, I'll usually talk out loud and I'll be like, what's the situation? And then on the word situation, a card will fall out, or what action should I take to do this thing? And then whatever falls out, like when I'm speaking it, I feel like that's the universe kind of answering that question that I asked.
So you're overall, without looking at the cards, you've already put the cards down. In a nutshell, what do you think? What was the main message? What did you feel? Did you see anything?
I think overall, you were on a path. You still are on this path to like success in your career and stuff, obviously. You may have felt like you were detached from it maybe a little bit, and I think that's what the Knight of Swords was saying, that obstacles were kind of in your way, or you weren't feeling like as attached to that path of success and determination as you would want to be. And I think the cards were saying, in order to get back on that path of like being determined and super enthusiastic about your career, you need to like heal within yourself so you can help heal others, and that'll put you back to where your purpose is, which I think definitely is you. Like your purpose is to help others and be helpful, but you have to make sure that you have foundation first. Like don't forget yourself to get you back on that path.
That's incredible, because that's what I was thinking. I wrote down a bunch of notes in the last week or so where, I have to bring back these boundaries where I give a lot of my energy to people that, they're in the friend circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and some people too, some people that want my services, but they take advantage. I mean, I allow it. So that's when they take advantage is because I'm allowing it. See, because all I have to do is not answer the call or not stay on the phone as long, or things like that. And I've noticed that it is affecting me, that I go through stages where I do it perfectly for a while, and then I get off, like, you know what I mean? Like I get a skip in my beat. What? How does it go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm off. And then it takes me a while to go, because one day's okay. But then when it happens, another day and another day, another day, and next thing you know, it's weeks. And you're like, how the hell did I get here? Like,
well, maybe that's what the Swords card is talking about. Like, once you kind of step off the path, instead of kind of over pushing yourself and being like, oh my God, I got to get back on it.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Within yourself and be like, okay, it's me. I have to work on my personal inner things before I can get back on the path the right way.
Right. Absolutely. And that's the thing. It's so easy to forget, even someone like me who's telling people to do that in order for them to have better, happier lives.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Don't lose yourself.
And they jumped out, right? Or did you just select? I forgot.
They
I think
jumped.
one jumped. They jumped.
A lot of people who read tarot, like, I feel like, flip it open or shuffle it and then pull like the top card. I just shuffle and let them jump
That's awesome.
Talk.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So, do you have any questions? Anything else you want to add? Are you ready? Do you want me to do the reading? I don't know. Like,
yes, I'm eager to hear.
All right. See, now I can't lean back. Now I gotta lean forward.
Get serious. I even got like a notebook. If you say anything, I'm gonna write it down.
Oh, good. I mean, you could always rewatch the video.
True.
But you're right. When I do a session, I always suggest that, or some people just record it with an audio recording.
Right.
But what I like about my private sessions is that I can record one and send it to you. But
Yeah.
I don't like that because I need people to say, or if they have any questions, I don't want them to come back later and be like, oh, what do you mean about this? Or, oh, I'd rather, quality time.
Yeah.
The whole experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like shortcutting this. I take this very, very serious. So, and you're natural, and I already know you're a Virgo because you're born in September.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's a very psychic sign. Arguably, some people think that Jesus might have been a Virgo, but there's like
it's controversy.
Yeah, I think most people think though he's a Pisces because that's like traditionally like the most psychic of the signs. Okay. But the people that have come up with the September theory, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to screen share so you and everyone else can see there's several types back in the day you had to do everything by hand, like calculated with literally a calculator, do all the math formulas and stuff. Big time.
Now there's websites and apps.
Exactly. So no. I knew that was going to happen. I'm like, why does it show Brave? Let me see. I wanted to show another browser. And I don't know why it's picking up Brave. I love Brave as a browser. Give me a second. Like I have different browsers for like specific things. Cause like, for example, the passwords and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Like saving them.
I think because I'm already in. You know what? Let me see if I'm gonna close this out.
Oh, technology.
Yeah, right. Like all these options. I'm getting it. Yes.
You did it. Yes.
Wait, but now, where is it? Oh, wait.
I see it on Zoom.
Now, what do you see?
I see on Zoom, you have the Astro.
Perfect. And that's all. And that's all you see?
Yeah.
That all you see? All right. So as you see, this is a pretty decent website. I got another one that I already filled up though. You have to like pay for a membership. It's astro.com. But this one, because I didn't fill this one up, and it just looks different. It just looks a little different. It's all the same, but it looks a little different, like the style. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna add a person. So that's you. Oh, look, it says missing a name. Really? So here you go. Have you ever tried this before?
No.
Okay, great. So you're learning. All right. Now I know you already gave me your stats in Zoom, but you know what? Can you give it to me again?
Yeah. So date of birth, September 2nd, 1998. And then time is 10:14 p.m. And what else? Oh, location.
Hold on.
Oh.
Are you watching me here? Oh, wait, 12. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 10:14 p.m.
Yes.
Okay. Birth, city, state, country.
Westchester, PA.
Did I spell it right?
I can't even see. It's too small.
Oh. I think I spelled it. Maybe is it separate? It's not all together.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Drum roll, because I get all lit up, girl. I start lighting up like a Christmas tree. So
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh no, don't be scared. If you want to, after we're done, I thought it would be interesting if you wanted to know, if you wanted to learn about how to figure out if somebody's compatible with you.
Yeah.
If they're meant to be, if they're your soulmate. Because let me tell you something. When I date someone, that's the first thing I look at.
Yeah.
And I know where it's going to go. I know how long it's going to last.
Yeah.
And that way I don't get heartbroken. I'm like, oh, okay.
I saw that coming. I knew that.
And even when they say, no, I'm going to be with you forever. Hey, go ahead. Change my mind. You know what I mean?
Tell the stars.
Okay. Where's your chart? See, I'm used to just looking. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right. I'm like drum roll. Hey. See, I'm not used to using this website because I'm like, why can't I click on her? Where? What?
Scroll down, can you? Is it like a weird link at the bottom? No. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have this problem when I do it. Are you kidding me? Now I'm going to have to go to the other one. In the meantime, do you see anybody in the chat?
No. No, I do not.
This makes no sense.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna type.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do. You said September 2nd. I'm just gonna put you in here. 1998. I just wanted to be able to save your stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I was doing all that. But all right, guys, you're watching me how I'm doing this here. 10 p.m. 10:14. I do remember 10:14. Oh no, this was not good. Oh my God. Do you realize what I just realized?
What did you just realize?
My personal information was just out there.
Oh, yikes.
That's the other reason why I had it ready the way I had it ready. I don't know why.
Okay, I see a chart now.
Yeah, after I had just erased I mean, I should have shut up. Maybe nobody would have known it was my personal info, but like,
True.
Dude, that's that identity theft. Swear to God, something happens. I mean, I don't swear to God, but all right, ready?
Yeah.
I can't even look at it. I feel like, all right.
I kind of want you to pull up your chart too, so we can compare.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all,
give me like a general, and then I want to see like where me and you fall together, you know?
So your sun is in Virgo in the 5th house. The 5th house is the house of Leo. It rules Leo. It rules creativity. It rules children. It rules a lot of things. Each house rules a lot of things.
Okay.
But I'm not going to teach astrology. I'm going to read you.
Yeah.
Right. So no wonder we're connected because I'm a Leo.
Right.
And your sun, your soul is in the Leo house.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprised. I know you're an artist. This is completely this is totally just off the bat. This is you, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the first 3 things that I always look at, especially when I'm just doing a general and a quick reading, is the personal planets, the moon, Mars, Venus, and of course the sun. Your ego, I call the sun your ego, and your ascendant, your alter ego, or how people see you. People describe it differently, but it's just the way I look at the whole my way. besides the classic astrological way of knowing things and seeing things, as I said earlier, you also have Mars and Leo, which, by the way, when women or whoever comes to me, a man, woman, when they're looking for a partner and they're wanting to know what's the right best partner for them, you look at, for a male, you look at their Mars. Where the Mars is typically the type of woman that he will end up being with, to be honest with you. It's not even like what he should be with. He will end up being with that. Like if he's with the right person, they're more likely going to be the Venus though. So for women, it's Mars. For men, it's Venus. So I wouldn't be surprised if you date Leos or date a lot of Leo ascendants, Leo moon, for sure. You get what I mean? But predominantly it would be a Leo sun. And although Mars rules Aries, which is another story, but what's across from that Mars is the 10th house. So you might meet someone in your career, but you will also meet somebody who's an Aquarius. It doesn't always have to be a Leo, but I won't be surprised that if you date a lot, with the years going by or get divorced a few times, whatever, who knows, right? Yeah. I mean, I could read that in your chart, but that's going another level here. All right. So just for now, that's so important. You also have Mercury in the 4th house along with Mars. Mercury is the planet of communication. It's in your 4th house of home, family, and ancestors. So I wouldn't be surprised that you'll meet somebody that through your family, like say a family picnic or something like that. Okay. But it's also somebody in your career because the opposite house that's looking in front of it is the 10th house of career, among other things, but mainly, but it's also an Aquarius and you have Uranus. So it's good. The way you're going to meet somebody is going to be out of the blue.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, all of a sudden, unexpected. This person's going to be very unconventional. Somebody with a big spotlight. I just picked that up. Somebody that's just, oh my God, I just saw all this passion coming through you. Like this person's going to pick you up and just literally sweep you off your feet. This person's going to be very masculine. I don't care what you are, what you think you are. You're heterosexual because that's what I'm seeing in your chart. But let's just say you weren't. Whatever your sexual preference, it's definitely a very, very masculine energy. And I mean in a good way.
Yeah.
Where somebody who's strong, somebody who's out there, who's ambitious, but at the same time, they're not greedy. I'm not picking up that at all. They're humane. They're about, helping everybody and being innovative and different and edgy. When I mean masculine, I mean courageous. That was the word. The first thing that came.
Okay. Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Like who wants a pussy? Right? That's hot. Hey. All right, but your moon is in Capricorn. This is a difficult placement for men, and for women, it's not the same. It's completely different. So if you meet somebody with a male with a moon in Capricorn, it's not like yours at all. Not like for a female. And for you, I mean, Capricorn rules, and it's in your 9th house of higher learning, of travel.
Okay.
Do you prefer to travel by car, by boat, than by airplanes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something I just picked up. And again, if somebody's watching this and they're like, that's not what the moon in Capricorn means. Like I said, I'm just going to tell you what comes to me. And I'm pausing myself. If you and I were having a happy hour right now, and I'd look at your chart, I'd be like, the first thing I look at is, like I said, the moon. So you got the moon in Capricorn, 25 degrees. Again, the more degrees the planet is in a house, the more of that energy is affecting you.
Okay.
And it becomes who you are. It's literally your ID card from the universe. I don't care how much people want to change it, be different. You can't. Like right now, I got Pluto going to the 4th house of home, ancestors, and I've had nothing but problems in home issues. And it's around for like 12 years, and I still got another year and a half of this shit. And believe me, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing, no matter what I choose, it's not that I bought the wrong house or I chose the wrong place. It doesn't matter.
It would have happened.
It's about, you're supposed to go through that journey to learn, to grow. You know what I mean? And so I can either fight it and I'm going to become bitter and I'm not going to grow and my life is going to get worse. That's how it works. There's no escaping fate, baby.
I agree.
I'm sorry to say that because people ask me, how'd you come this way? How did you become this way? Is it because your parents? Is it because where you grow up? I mean, I thought those things too. I studied psychology, but when the answers weren't there, I had to look at astrology, and then I combined the both, and then I used my intuition, and then I started getting real answers, and I started getting real peace. That's why I'm so passionate about this. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that it matters to you, and I'm glad we're having this and we're doing this live and publicly. But hold on. Like I said, I'm just doing a real general, but you also got Pluto, and I didn't even wait. This is not even your transits, right? This is what you were born with.
Yeah.
I'll take a quick look at your transits to kind of see like what's going on. Like, where's Pluto for you? Like, where's the bullshit happening for you? You know what I mean? I'll tell you where your Jupiter is too, where your good stuff is happening. But for the most part, people want to know like
what's going down.
Yeah. Like, oh, no, you know what I mean? And I'll be looking at her like, yep, Pluto's in your house of health. That's why I told you. You know what I mean? Like those yellows in your eyes. I told you, you should go to the doctor and check your liver. You know what I mean? And sure enough.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I mean, to the point that people, I mean, they could have died if they waited another day. I'm not kidding you. This just happened recently. This was in September. So I'm really, really like this stuff is just on. And I've been doing this for over 30 years. So, you know, the longer you do it and just like you saw me add a person and I have a database and I go back to myself. Mm-hmm. What did happen in 1998 or 92? You know what I mean? And then that's where you see patterns. And that's how my mentor taught me. And it's amazing. And my mentor taught me, like, don't even buy a house until you look at your chart and make sure you buy the house when it's right for you. But like I said, certain planets, they're coming. They're coming around. It's inevitable. You know, I'll read somebody's chart and I'll be like, you know what? Be careful with floods, or at least be aware of them. Like, get yourself a pump in your basement ready. And sure enough, about a week, 2 weeks later, they're like, what? I'm like, or their pipes, you know, having issues with their pipes. Again, you can see everything in a chart. You really can. Sorry, back to you. I'm getting very distracted because I've never done this on a Zoom live. Okay.
No, so that's good.
Completely new.
I feel like I'm learning so much already though. You're inspired.
But you got Mercury, Mars. So you are very communicative. In the 4th house, especially with your family, communicating with your family is very important to you. You're going to be, if there's any issues with the family, you are the glue in that family. You also got Venus right here, right almost in the cusp, very near to the 4th and the 5th, but it's also in the 5th house. So you got a lot of Leo energy within you, but then hold on. What's your ascendant?
Yeah.
Your ascendant? Wait, I thought your ascendant was Leo.
I think my Leo's the only one, or my ascendant's the only one that's not Leo.
Right. Your ascendant is Taurus.
Yes.
So no wonder you and I also have this massive connection because my moon is in Taurus. So that it's like, I always explain it in a simple way, like crisscross, like whoever you're interested in, or even just friends with, you know, their ascendant, your ascendant, their sun, your moon, vice versa. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That is very, very, it's almost the whole opposites attract, but it's the same energy. So it's what you want in any relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Balance, yeah.
Whether it's friendship, love, or even working relationship. So, okay. So your sun, so you got a lot of earth in you. Holy cow. Look at you. Your moon, wait. You got all 3 earth signs?
Yeah. I'm an earthy one. Earth.
I mean, talk about grounded, settled, slow and steady. Like, that's the thing. Like, no wonder sometimes I find you laughing at me or kind of chuckling because I can see me all fired up, and I got the Libra rising. So I got mind and fire. It goes.
Yeah.
And you're like, always, no wonder is that not true? All the times that we've talked and we've met out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you not see how calm I get and how focused I get and how I have this serenity and this trust in the way I look at you? Because you see me around other people. Mm-hmm. This is insane.
Like I definitely like ground you.
Talk about,
but you also like lift me up at the same time, because it's like your fiery explosion versus my, like, you know, we're just sitting with the grass. Like,
But you're not, the good news is you only have 10 degrees in Virgo, which means, again, the more degrees, the more that energy is part of you or affects you, or you become, however you want to look at it. And the fact that you only have, the reason why I say you only have 10 degrees is not because Virgo's amazing. I mean, every sign has its pros and cons. But the one thing about that's a nuisance for Virgos is their attention to detail can get really in the way of things. In a way, it's good, right? Because they do a really great job. Or if they decorate something, it's amazing, right? But at the same time, they can be very indecisive. And the fact that you only have 10 degrees means you don't have all that strong Virgo you know what I mean? It's very cool because you got what's really strong in your chart is 25 degrees moon, your emotion. So that's already a heavy place and Capricorn. So secretly, you do want to succeed in a level that most people don't. They misjudge you. They look at you and they think, oh, she doesn't care. She's just happy. And look at her. But no, honey. No,
that's so true.
You want to achieve. You want to push yourself to become better at whatever you're doing, and not for the sense of competition. Hello, with your Mars and Leo, only 8 degrees. You see what I mean? So you got enough to give you that fuel, but it's that steady climbing the top, the goat of Capricorn wow, this is incredible. Incredible, because look at this. You got Mercury, Venus, and Mars all in Leo, right? With your 3 majors all in Earth. Talk about having the exact recipe to achieve anything you want. And not to mention how sexy your ass is. I mean, you're sexy in bed, even if you're beautiful, because Virgo is all about beauty, Virgo. I mean, even the word Virgo, the virgin, right? This nurturing mother, this cleansing aspect of Virgo, this, really nurturing, motherly. Yeah. Healing, artistic. Jesus Christ, girl. Anybody who's sleeping with you, they are going to be effed up for life. And I'll tell you why, because they can't handle it. There's nothing wrong with you. That's the problem. You ignite the both sides of the sensuality in sex and the fire and the passion in sex. And again, people don't see you coming. They don't see you coming. And the other thing is, if anybody wants to get to know you, they have to know to get in your head. They have to be able to. They have to
break down like 14 walls before they get there.
Well, if they can talk to you, if they're intelligent, that's 50% of the battle. And if they're well dressed and they act like they give a shit about their appearance, that's and not because you're being superficial, because as a Capricorn, you're just sizing them up. You know what I mean? And it's not a criticism. People misuse that and flip that. So I want to make that very clear. Your Jupiter's in Pisces. Talk about the psychic, because Jupiter's also about higher knowledge as well. And you have it in Pisces, 24 degrees. You're super witchy. Intuitive. And when I mean witchy, I mean it in a funny way, like a cute way. But like your Uranus in Aquarius, but thank God it's only 9 degrees, because it's what rules Aquarius is Uranus, the disruptor, the sudden things, but in the good way, the innovator. So wow, you're really here, but you were born with all of them in retrograde. You see how we can be here all day? We can be here all freaking day, and I can't do that because I have to go. I do have another meeting that I have to go to at noon. So, how usually we don't put a time constriction, but today I have to. But all right. So your north node, then the north node here in the south node, this is about your destiny, what you're meant to do.
Yeah, what are the nodes? Because I've had
this is it right here. You see it?
One of my friends read my chart and she was saying how both of our nodes are in like the same exact spot. And she was like, that's why we're connected, and that's why it's one of the girls I take pictures of a lot, and we like work so well together, and it was like destined that we were friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Just like destiny? Fate?
No, it just means what your purpose is.
Okay.
So if you would look up, I would tell you to look, if I'm not going to do the whole reading for you, I would tell you, look it up, like literally Google or whatever, in the search engine, search North Node in Virgo and look it up. And then you have to look at North Node, and you also have it in your 11th house. But look how it's right there, almost like at the cusp.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother explanation, but it's in your 11th house. 11th house is, remember, it looks right onto the, I'm sorry. I made a mistake when I said the 10th house with the 4th house here, because the 11th house is the opposite of the 5th house. Again, this is Leo and this is Aquarius.
Okay.
So when I looked at your 4th house, the opposite is 10th.
Okay.
So career wise, ambition, strong, like I said, and you have a lot of masculinity about you. You don't get frazzled like a typical uber female type person. You know what I mean? You're very different too. People can't figure you out, but they like you because you are different. You have a very, very high sense of individuality. But again, this 11th house rules community, network, the people you surround yourself with. You're very lucky at this too. And people feel very lucky around you as well. It's almost like you're safe. People just, they think there's, you might be like everybody's mentor in your age group. And they keep telling you things. They keep going to you for things.
Definitely.
But it also means you know a lot of people, and you're going to always know a lot of people, and your network is going to be very diverse, extremely diverse, because you're interested not in who's popular. You're interested in who's got wisdom, who's interesting.
Yes.
Who can talk, who can have a good time for real. I mean, you got so much energy in the houses of socializing. Leo and the 11th house, the 5th house. I mean, no wonder, like, you're always going to be in work that revolves a lot of people. You're not going to be a little, like accountant working at a desk by yourself. It's never going to happen. Yours is, everything's going to be social. Everything's going to be about expanding your mind, expanding your community. Big thing for you. Huge. Family means a lot to you, but I think if you didn't know this, you will have a family. You're going to have a lot of children too.
Oh, I hope not. I hope that means like I'm gonna
maybe
see
you'll
like
adopt
people in my career as my children or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's inevitable. I think you're extremely fertile.
Oh God, don't tell me that. I definitely do want to adopt though.
You're extremely fertile, and you really have you have a lot of great, you have a really great chart to be a mother, I'll be honest with you. And we need better fucking mothers around there. I'm sorry. Not because we've had, I believe, especially my generation,
just kind of dropped the ball.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? They just kind of like let the kids raise themselves in a sense. Like, I don't want to be as strict as my parents or whatever, I want to be more open. They just were more concerned, and I'm generalizing, but more concerned with being friends with their kids.
Being like the cool mom that they can talk to when they're, when they need someone. Yeah.
And they also like didn't really know how to do the parents, their parents, that generation. They just were misunderstood. Right. So then they it's almost like they had to become their own parenting. And then they learn like now, like once your generation is your age. And even that, they're, I'm just looking for the nice words to say it, but I think they're good people and they have good hearts and they meant well, but they got a little too lazy, too complacent. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to change after you're a certain age. It's hard to bring back that youth, that rebel, that actually what made that generation so much fun. They kind of lose it. And don't get me wrong, I'm that generation, so it's hard to like stay upbeat, but it's an effort. It's a commitment. You know what I mean? To stay alive, to stay current. And not because you want to be popular. It's because you know that if you don't, it's a slow death. Anyway, that's never going to happen to you because again, 5th house rules children. So being jovial is something that you always be. You'll always look very young. Even when you're older, you'll look younger than your peers or people that are your age. Sorry. What else can I say? You got Pluto in the 7th house of relationships. So now that's some heavy burdens in your relationships. You will have
Shitty ones. Yep.
Yeah, like I think you for some reason people are going to be attracted to you, or you're going to be attracted to them because they got some major issues in relationships. I mean, major issues. And this is past life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that, and again, you could look up Pluto in the 7th house. And again, not every astrologer that writes an article I agree with, I don't. But like read at least 3 or 4 of them and see like the common denominator, and that kind of pick that from it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be one thing I would say. Because again, we can go all day with just that alone. But here's the good news. So you got good houses going on here. You got Saturn in the 12th house, which is also the reason why you're so intuitive. And it's in Taurus. Yes. And Saturn was retrograde when you were born, which is not a bad thing. Again, I know. See, I'm just saying all this stuff. Let me focus. Let me focus. So you definitely have a chart of the esoteric, of higher learning, esoteric. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
The artist in you, also very Virgo, right next to the Leo with the Mars and Mercury, Moon in Capricorn in 9th house. I mean, this is a pretty good chart. But then you got your Chiron. The Chiron is the wounded healer. You also have that in Virgo. Lilith. Okay. So for now, let's just focus on the main ones, right? The ascendant, Taurus, 17 degrees. That's a mid degrees. You got a lot of Taurus energy, no doubt about it. You see, I got Saturn here, Uranus. I like this. I like this balance of the earth and the fire, and then just a little sprinkle of water, a little sprinkle of air. But the Pluto in Sagittarius, it's only 5 degrees. So this means I'm feeling that this isn't your first rodeo, but you're not an old soul either. You still have, or maybe there's another way of looking at it there's a flip side to this as well, where you did already learn everything. And now you're here to kind of like just do a quick recap, because you've came back in this lifetime remembering it. Even if you don't consciously remember it, you actually do. And it kind of got threw you back in there. Like, all right, now you got to like go teach this.
Okay.
I'm getting big teacher vibes in especially in your relationships. That doesn't mean you have to stay in shitty relationships, because the faster you move through your relationships, according to what I'm looking at your chart, the faster you move through a relationship that's got issues, the better for the person, because they're learning from you. Even if they don't know it consciously at the time, they will later. This is a big baton that you're carrying with you. Big baton. But Virgo, remember, with your karma and your the most important thing, I think, is to know what your path is, to make sure that you fulfill your destiny. You know, that you don't fight against it. And the fact you have your North Node in Pisces, but this isn't that funny? It says here Pisces, but they want to like, look here. This is Virgo, 0 degrees. But do you see? Remember
so
that?
It's like right on the dot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of complexity to that.
Okay.
Because it's the first steps. And Virgo's about servitude. Virgo's about sometimes giving in too much to serve people to their detriment. And in this lifetime, and I'm just grazing over that, but I want you to look into it even deeper, that you have to make some really tough choices. Like you might be with the love of your life and realize that it's hard for you to stick up for yourself when you're in a relationship that you're madly in love with. And especially if you know that they love you, because you ultimately, like, it's funny how you did this reading for me earlier. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of them.
Yeah. Facts.
So taking too much, you know what I mean? So that's your karma. That's your dharma, to keep that up and to keep that focus. To overcome that.
It's all very accurate. Very, very accurate. Even with relationships, I've definitely dated. I mean, my ex thing, it was Leo. Very masculine, very ambitious, but that was his downfall. Very non-communicative, and I felt like I almost had to fix him, but you can only do that for so long.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like to give good news, but I tell the truth. The other thing is, Mercury, you have 22 degrees. The 22 degrees, you can also look that up. 22 degrees. There's some people disagree with this, and because it's not always true, but it's something that I always pay attention to. Critical degrees are 5 degrees, like this Pluto and Sag, and 22 degrees, also 18 degrees, but I don't see that in your chart as of right now if I skipped it by accident. But 22 degrees is a degree what they call to kill or be killed. And I have it in my chart myself. This is something that I don't care. It's not even about being paranoid. It's not even about being superstitious, but I've had tons of stalkers. I'm sure I'll still continue to have them. And in every level, some more severe than others. And it's in my chart. And it's like, no matter what people are like, well, what are you doing? Like my mother would be like, what do you do to create this? You know, or somebody else will say, you know, did you say something to that guy? Or, you know, did you flirt with them, or did you give them the wrong impression? Like, and believe me, I've had women stalk me. It doesn't even matter. So I remember when I was younger, I had picked that up already from a young age. And I'm like, what is it about me? And until I really studied astrology, you know, I just thought I was almost like cursed, or I didn't learn my lesson, or I didn't get it, because who the hell doesn't want to learn and prevent having a stalker on your ass, for example?
Yeah.
So then at the end, I realized that it's in my chart. So just like there's certain things to do, like for your sign, you know, certain foods that are good for you, like Virgo should eat certain type of foods, you know, or certain colors of foods, or, I mean, that's what the astrology says.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to do it or you have to believe it. It's irrelevant. But whatever it is, right? Like I'm sensitive to synthetic odors. So therefore I don't buy like lotions and stuff with synthetic fragrances in them because I'm allergic to them. So it's the same thing. It's like once you figure out what doesn't work for you, what does, you do it. And then life is more harmonious. Life is more balanced. So when you know that this is kind of energy that you might attract or that's in it, or that it's could be fulfilled, it's to kill or to be killed. So either you might lose your head one day and kill somebody, or in self-defense have to kill somebody. I wouldn't be surprised if you said to me already that you have had to, you know, kill somebody in self-defense or almost kill somebody. It could be that too. It could be like a cusp thing, or somebody threatening you. It could be in every degrees of being threatened and being the threatener, somebody who threatens someone else. But ultimately, and it's in Leo, but it's in Mercury. So I wouldn't be surprised it has to do with somebody, a troll. I wouldn't be surprised you get a lot of fucking trolls, or you're going to get a lot of trolls in the future. Like maybe you haven't put yourself out there yet too much, but then in your career, because it's Mercury and this is talking. So social media, do you see how I'm connecting it?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of weird because I've always had an obsession with like death and stuff.
Yeah, me too. For another day, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Do you know I also have, you said you wanted me to pull up my chart. Let me
see. I just want to see like what our comparisons are. Yeah,
because I forgot that I just saw in your chart that we both have Mars and Leo.
Okay. We have someone in the chat saying that it looks too small. He's looking for his glasses that he doesn't even
wear. No. Oh my God. I'm so glad you looked at the chat. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know. Is it bigger now? Oh, wait. You know what? There's another option. I'll do that whole, you know, when you're using Zoom, you can do the, let me stop sharing. And I'm going to share the portion of the screen.
Okay.
Oh, it won't let me do it because we're recording the meeting. I guess I shouldn't have pressed record. I don't know why I recorded it, because I could have just downloaded it. Oh, you know what it is? Because I wanted to record it just for the first intro. Oh, shoot. Wait, let me stop the recording. Let's see if that works. Hey.
Okay.
Okay, advanced. All right, we're getting there. Thank you for your patience. Share. All right. Is it better now?
It's definitely bigger, but now I don't know if we're recording.
Don't worry about that because we're on YouTube, so YouTube's recording.
Okay.
But what do you see?
Now I can see it's like the whole screen.
Why is it I can see me?
I know, you keep popping up. Oh, that did something. So that's big now. And now you're in the corner. I think that's right.
But you can't see the whole thing in there though, right?
Yeah, now it's too big. Can you just
What do you mean now it's too big?
Well, now like our heads are cut off.
Okay, all right.
It's just switching back and forth like the actual live feed.
So now we're back to Safari, but here's what I'm gonna do. Is this better? Oh no, wait. Wrong window.
Now I just see
wrong window.
Okay. I was gonna say that's the YouTube.
How about now?
That looks like it was. Oh, wait, yeah. That did it.
But not both of us side by side. Let me see. What about now?
I just see the one. I just see yours.
I don't think maximizing the page did anything.
Yeah, I think the circle stays the same size. It's fine. I mean, I can see the line.
Oh, you know what? How about this? See, when I want to make it bigger on my screen, I can usually make it bigger if I'm not on Zoom. That's the thing. That's what I'm not used to. Hey guys. Hey Joshua. Oh my God. How you doing? Welcome, Joshua. So sorry for the troubleshooting. You're the best. Much love to you. Much love. All right. I could see it.
I can see it. I can't see both, but I can see mine, yours, whatever one you have up.
Well, that's mine. I wanted to have both of them together.
Yeah.
I guess it won't do that, right? Oh, I would have to do my whole desktop. Okay. All right. Let's do the whole desktop. Are you talking to Benjamin? Is anybody else there?
No, just Benjamin. He's trying to help you zoom in. He's saying try Control plus or Control minus to zoom in and out.
All right. Control plus. All right. I have a Mac. Does that make a difference? Command plus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Benjamin, where have you been all my life?
He's like, I've been here for 10 minutes, guys.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank God you looked. Yeah, when I'm in the middle of a reading, Benjamin, I'm just like, I go like deep. And I've never done one live on Zoom. This is our first. I mean, because she just asked me, like, this was like a, spontaneous thing that we're doing today. And I have to go. And usually, I was telling her, I don't know if you heard me in the part where I was like, I usually love doing this like during like a happy hour, you know what I mean? And I just go, oh my God, and we're all having a great time. But when on Zoom, it's kind of weird with the mic and stuff, but I want it to get to that point where we can have fun doing this. And Benjamin, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like, baby, because that helps, and let me know. Maybe I'll read you the next time we go live.
Yeah,
for sure, Benjamin. All right. So Control plus. Now I gotta do you again because see, remember I tried to get your stat and then it did. I can't open it. That's because I don't use this software. I should have used my old, the astro.com instead of AstroSeek. Honestly. All right. I'm putting your info because you said you wanted to look, but Westchester. You don't know off the top of your head that what we already have in common?
No.
All right, can you see both screens now?
I just see you at the moment.
So I can't do both. I can't do both windows at the same time. Not this way, anyway.
Yeah, it's probably Zoom just messing up.
What do you see right now?
I see your face and my face.
Oh, it's because I gotta
Share.
Hello.
Okay, I see circle.
See? Oh, look, this is the only way I can do it. Is it big enough now or no?
Yeah, it's definitely, yes, that's perfect.
Dude, Benjamin made my Benjamin. Okay. So, but do you see how I want to be able to get them side by side? I'll figure it out for next time, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But what do you see? So this is your chart, right? There's a sun. And where's my sun? First of all, why do we have both of your charts? I thought we did. Okay, girl. All right, we're going back. All right. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay.
See how we both have Mars and Leo.
Okay.
But your moon is in Capricorn. Mine is in Taurus, the Earth. Do you see the synastry? Like if we were lovers or something like that, like this would be freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's very like crisscrossy, like you were saying.
Yep. My ascendant though is Libra, but your ascendant is Taurus. But either way, we already have the Taurus, your ascendant Taurus, and my moon. That's right there, soulmate. Like that's what you want to look for in a relationship chart, or a compatibility chart. Number one. And then of course could be, the other person's sun and your moon could be the sun too, not just the ascendant and moon, the sun and moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about earlier. But I have Chiron in the 7th house. Your Chiron is in the 6th house of service. And it's funny because here's your Virgo. So you've got a lot of this karma about having to serve people. Like you can't even say no, and you know it. Like, it's like, even when you know you're being taken advantage of, it's like certain people are made. Some people have to be the givers and some people have to be the takers. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it would be nice to say everyone's going to be a giver in life and we're all going to get along better because everybody's such a giver. Yeah. We wouldn't learn shit from that. We need the takers to create our own boundaries and balance. But, certain people, you're definitely a healer. Mm-hmm. But what else do we have in common? I mean, remember you had that Jupiter, I believe the Jupiter and Sag. No, it was your Pluto in Sag. See, my Pluto is in Libra right there on my ascendant. That's what makes me very, very super crazy witchy. That's one aspect that, when people are like, nah, but you're a whole nother level, that we are people that have their Pluto on their ascendant, especially in Libra. And then I have my moon in Taurus. That's very, very, so that combination, that's why I was saying that even if I know everything about astrology, when I read a chart, I just see what I see. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's like your intuition.
I let it,
over everything else.
Yep. This is
so like kind of cool though. We kind of have two different sides of like the witchiness. Like you get it one way and then I get it another way.
But look, our Mercury's also in Leo. Both of our Mercury's.
Where's your nodes at?
My node is on the 10th house. The north node I have it in Capricorn. You have it in Virgo. I have it in Capricorn. Okay. And I have it in the 4th house. You have it in the 7th house of relationship. No, hold on. Getting confused now. No, you have it in the 5th house. But remember right down on that cusp.
Yeah.
0 degrees in the 5th house.
Oh, yeah.
In Virgo.
And yours is 4th?
Yeah, this is through your creativity. You're healing people through your creativity.
Okay.
Vice versa.
Okay.
Works hand on hand, and you're building that. You're making. You're going to create. You're almost. Look, I'm going to go as far as to say you're going to create a new genre of something in a career. And extremely like with that Uranus that you have, and that Uranus in Aquarius. Like you are going to create something that hasn't been done before in the creative field as a healer, as a server, because you have the Chiron, your wounded Hurley. I mean, you probably are already of service in your past life, or what can be most the opposite, which is you were a spoiled brat, rich, and this time you know who you are. You've got that strength of having been given everything you needed, even love. And now it's you giving that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Like I said, I would still Google it and get other people's like aspect and reading about it. Or like what the classic, generic explanation for it is.
Yeah.
But for me, when it's right here by your descendant, again, I could say so much about this. We can go on and on and on. But yeah, yours is in this house of servitude, the 6th house, and mine's in relationships. And hence, look how many relationships I've been in.
Yeah.
Married, engaged, you name it, many times. I mean, not many times married, that, but that's the thing. And people in my generation, their year from like 68 to 72, 70 or 75, I think 68 to 75. It was those years that Pluto was in the 7th house in Aries. And we all the people in my generation of those years, they all have, or they're single, they're divorced more than once, or at least once, and kids from different people. Like,
yeah,
my
parents. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because of that. It's a very difficult placement to have Chiron in your house of relationships of that, because it's already a wounded a warrior that we have to, a wounded healer that we have to learn from and get over our past pain.
Yeah.
And then it's put in Aries, which is like the beginning of something, a new start of something. And then Aries is very headstrong and very passionate but also very fun, and very impulsive. So it's a great thing to have and one aspect, and the other, and most overall, it's a difficult thing. Like we have to stop feeling sorry for ourselves, stop feeling like we can never get a good relationship. And every time we're in a relationship, nothing ever works out. Like we got to get over that. We got to be like owning that shit. We got to realize what it really means to heal yourself, which is why I've come to where I've come, because I continue to pursue that. I didn't want to give in. I didn't want to ignore that. I could have been in a perfect relationship. I've been in perfect relationships, but I was lacking the passion that Aries needs.
Yeah.
And I listened to my heart. And so I didn't get stuck like a lot of people in my generation did get stuck, or still stuck, or even when they stayed too long. You know what I mean? And they're kind of lost and they don't know what to do. It's like, is Benjamin still here?
Benjamin is here.
Because see, like, what can you see now? Because can you see the YouTube? What's showing on your end? Oh, no. It's still a chart. Okay, cool. Because
I also have YouTube up on my laptop.
All right, Benjamin, let me read your comments, Benjamin, before I go, because I gotta go. Girl, like I said, we can be here. We might have to do a part 2 and part 3. I don't know.
Seriously. Well, Benjamin was saying to talk about death more next time. So we can definitely dive into death, all that deathy stuff.
Oh, you mean death like, you mean the 22 degrees?
Yeah. I feel like
to be killed? Definitely.
Do research with that.
You know what, Benjamin? You're right. Because there's a lot of controversy around that. And I'm telling you that it's not just because of me. It's anybody who I've read. And it's super like crazy how it works. But that's the thing. Here's what I like also about astrology is that once you have this predisposition or these energies that you're going to be attracting, it's like if you know karate, self-defense, you're more likely not to get killed, so you go and you learn these things.
Yeah, true.
You see what I mean? So that's what I like about this. Like, and to make it a very PG, comparison is if it's going to rain, you take the umbrella. Yeah. It's that simple. So I don't like to look at it in a negative way. In fact, like I said, this gave me a lot of peace of mind when I kept thinking what was wrong with me versus it is what it is. The sun comes out and the sun will burn you. You stay out long enough, you will get burned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true. I wouldn't call it like a warning, but it's more just be aware, Yeah.
Yes. Oh, there's so much. This is just amazing stuff. I mean, come on. we live in a universe of all these planets. The moon, we know, affects the water.
Right.
And nothing else.
Water. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, I'm glad we're doing this because I really want to bring people, especially people that don't understand or don't believe in this or think this is a quasi pseudoscience. I want to like, challenge me, because I've been doing this for 20 years, over 20 years. And
honestly, like this stuff, it's not something that I was like interested in just like randomly. Like I felt like drawn to it. I was raised like Catholic, and
same here.
I ended up, falling into this stuff. So
Joshua, I'm sorry, I was just reading. Joshua wrote, many dead people returned. They came back, made whole, but their mind is the same. Ooh, a car wreck victim isn't mangled in spirit, but their mind is still freaking until they calm down. That is possible. Scene left out a word. Scene. Joshua, that's my Libra rising there. I could be such an airhead. I could be so deep and intellectual that I'll do these airhead moments of get used to it. Joshua, do I remember seeing you on my other channel? Are you here from my other channel? Joshua Benjamin, I remember your name. Right? Anyway, please share this channel. It's funny because I actually, Marissa, was going to do this podcast on the other channel because of the nature of the topic that you wanted us to do. But then I thought, but no, we still got to bang out a podcast on this channel.
Yeah.
And so if anything, I'm going to download this and upload it so that people, you know what I mean? Because this is a different format than what I do in my other channel.
Yeah. I want different, like a live reading.
Yeah. Live reading. And it's just live, two-way conversation, where my other one, it's like random. It's mostly me just talking,
right?
Giving advice, a commentary to give people some insight and a different perspective. Again, I just want it to be very just helpful insights about current life events, topics, trends, issues. So that people don't get so caught up in like the media and you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
So that's what I'm going to do. But Joshua, it's so great to see you. He's like, I've been all over YouTube. Joshua, you made my day. Yo, Marissa, I'm so glad. Well, Marissa's coming back, right, Marissa? This is her third podcast with me. And I gave her the choice today of what to talk about. So this was quite interesting, quite a surprise. Gotta go, guys.
Yeah, you got another meeting.
Marissa, thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Much love.
Be back.
Many blessings. And dude, after all this troubleshooting, I like know your chart. Like I know your like DOB and the whole mind by heart.
I'm excited.
I know, but that's the funny thing is you say you're excited, but you sound not excited. You're like, you know what I mean? And that's all that earth in you. But I believe you. I believe that you are like in the inside, like,
yeah. My outside is like, nah, but we're still just chilling though. Don't worry.
Oh my God. Wow. I just had so many visions about where we're going with this. This is crazy. And that reading at the beginning, I'm going to edit that piece down. Also, I'm going to download it and upload it to my other channel. That was some good.
Awesome.
Much love, Joshua. Until next time.
Bye.
Stay chill.